Hi, Italia Autos here, back here with the Alfa 156. Time for part 2. We're going to be getting a lot of the bodywork done today. Hopefully by the end of today I can have it in primer, and tomorrow I can paint most of the bodywork on it. I have started doing some work on it already, but we have run into a few problems, so let's go and have a look at it and we can talk it through. I have given the dents a few coats of filler, rubbed them down a few times. I'm hopefully down to the last little coat of filler now, just to get it nice and smooth everywhere. I have finished this one here, another coat here, and the last coat here. Hopefully there was a little high spot which I've tapped down and hopefully got rid of that now. Biggest problem we've run into is lacquer peel. Pretty much all here started peeling with lacquer. As you can see, it's come all the way back to here, and I still need to take it back some more as well. All here needs to be taken back a little bit more. Basically, it's bad prep work. I think when the car was painted, it's been painted all along this side at some point, and it's just literally flaking all around all the edges. So you got it all coming off here. Look, all the way along the edges of the doors, all the way down the back of the window, all along here, look, and there, all the way down sort of to here. So I was hoping to have it in primer by now, but I have had to spend a lot more time rubbing it down, and I need to spend even more now to get rid of all these high spots from where the lacquer's peeling. Also get to remove all the loose bits of lacquer so it doesn't happen again, and give it a good base for adhesion on the primer, so hopefully it doesn't happen again. There was a couple of little big stone chips there, so I'll put some very fine filler on there, so I'll rub that down. So now let's just get it, the rest of it sanded down and finished off, and then get rid of all the dust and mask it up and get it in the boot. Right, okay, we're now 99% there. We've got rid of all the lacquer peel as far back as we can until it goes nice and smooth. As you can see, we've now chased it all the way back to here. There's still a little tiny high spot there, but I imagine once the filler's on there, once the primer's on there and it's been flatted down, you wouldn't tell that. That is really quite smooth. I can only just about notice it. Done it all the way back here as well, taken it all the way from the edges and all the way along here. So we should be good to prep that car now and then get it painted. Everything's all primed up now. There is one little mistake. There was a thick scratch, and you could see it to the primer, so I did one extra little squirt of primer, and we had a little bit of a run. But we can sand all that out so that disappears once it's dry. Everything else appears to have gone okay. It is still wet, so it will look patchy. Done the front bumper. And the door. I've also done the side skirt. So right, we'll let that dry overnight and then we'll give it a little rub down, get rid of that nasty little run. I very rarely get runs in my primer. It's the first time I've done that in a long time. Quite disappointed with myself for that. But yeah, we can get rid of that without any issues. Even if I have to put a little bit of primer over the top of that once it's rubbed down, I could always do that tomorrow. So yeah, tomorrow we should be good for paint. Now I've got 3 coats of base coat on there all the way along. I did run into a bit of trouble. Basically I rushed it when I started, and I didn't have my wires set up right, and I tripped over my wires and got a run in the paint. So had to wait for that to dry, and then I just sanded it down and given it a few more coats just to make it all uniformed. And show you the bumper and the door. So we are now ready for a nice big thick coat of clear. There we go, hard work is now done. The car is now painted. We need to let that dry for a few days now, and then we can flat it down, get rid of a few little bits of dust I've got in there, and there's 1 or 2 little runs in there, but nothing major. And then we can get on to the final part, which is restoring the subframe and suspension, getting it driving like new, and then putting it all back together again at test drive, and then all done. So I will see you in the next episode. Thanks for watching.